What's up with it, bro?
Shit was good.
Much. Introduce yourself, let people know who y'all are.
I'm BG. Stephen Gilliam on Facebook. Instagram BE_GE.
JB, IGTTR_JB. Josh King Brown on Facebook. Tap in, man. St. Louis finest.
Yeah. Now my dog trying to hit me up, man. Said I gotta do it. Said, man, these niggas, you gotta get them on the show, man.
Yeah. Doing too much, man. We out here live, bro. We out here live, man. Shit been turning up for the city, man. You know, just taking our opportunities as they come and shit, man. We got a lot to tell y'all.
Yeah. Let's dive into y'all background. Start with you, shit. What part of St. Louis did you come up in?
I came up from the county, Richmond Heights.
Okay.
West Bruno. That's where I'm from. But they took my hood and built the Walmart. So.
There's a hood in Richmond?
Yeah.
In Richmond Heights?
Yeah, don't nobody believe it. I started from Richmond Heights. WBG, dog.
Okay. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. I get that a lot though. It's a hood out there. Yeah. It was like 8 streets.
Okay, that's kind of like out in Kirkwood too, though.
Yeah. That was our arch rivals and stuff.
I could believe it.
Yeah. But then we end up being cool. Like that was crazy. Like Webster Groves and Kirkwood.
Yeah, and I'm from North County, man. Ferguson, Florissant area. You know what I'm saying? Shit, North County. You know, shit, we had to get it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my people, man, shit, we came up and we doing good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but shit, that's it.
Yeah. How would y'all describe life just coming up in St. Louis?
I say, man, it's up and down. You know, I mean, it's hard growing up in a city where it's a lot of negative energy around you, and you feel like you surrounded by a cloud of negativity and stress. You gotta try to push out. And I realize that every time you come up, you got a success, opportunity. A lot of times you got people trying to pull you back. So, one thing I realized, St. Louis, we very competitive. So it got to the point where, if you want to be the best, you got to do more than everybody else. So even for me being younger, I always worked harder, went harder, on the JF field, the sports, I always wanted to be the best, get in the newspaper, stuff like that. So,
What sports you play?
I played football, ran track, ran St. Louis Express, man. We were AAU Nationals every year. Did the JFL thing, went to McClure North, varsity, stayed. So, sports was like my main drive to kind of, keep me pushing. It just gave me, that goal, that purpose in life, But then I realized that you can't put all your eggs in one basket, and then that's what I had to learn, as I got older. When stuff hit the fan, I had to make some choices.
Yeah.
So,
were you one of the people who, like, banging on sport, you said you can't put all your eggs in one basket? Were you one of the people who was banging like, I'm going to make it to the league?
Oh, yeah. I was one of them, man, look. I had an argument with one of my homegirls when we was back in school, and I told her, I was like, man, I don't care what you say, I'm going to the NFL. I ain't got no plan B. You got to have faith. If you don't believe, then you ain't, that's true. But no matter what, you don't have an idea of how your life going to go, for sure. You can only plan, but you can't control the outcome. So, I always put all into, whatever I, wanted to do and keep my purpose. It's just, life kind of hit you. You just never know how, how it's going to turn out.
Yeah. You too. What school did you go to?
I went to Maplewood and South Tech and Webster Groves.
Okay.
So it was, like I said, it was hard growing up for us privately, but I learned how to adapt to my environment. So, we was taught different type of stuff, like for us just jumping off into the streets, which I don't advise nobody to do that now, because the streets, it's scary now.
Yeah.
It's the dynamics of everything is different from when we was growing up. We was block hustling, we was known off name, like now you known off Instagram.
Anybody.
Anybody can be anybody. Anybody could be anybody.
Like they own, everybody want to have the image like they, really outside doing this and that. But at the end of the day, man, look, if you ain't handling no business and, it ain't nothing positive behind your movements and your actions, then, ain't no point in pushing it,
Well, speaking about like Instagram stuff like that, like, what are y'all thoughts on that, like, for the people who be, putting too much on Instagram, incriminating themselves, basically?
Man, to me, that's the dumbest thing you can do. I I was growing up, man, we got phones when we was like in 8th, 9th grade. We didn't have all the social media and all the internet. So, you know, for us, it was like, we was used to being around when no guns was legal.
Yeah.
Everybody who had a gun was hot. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Every time you had somebody in the car, wasn't nobody legally carrying, you know, none of this. So to us, it was like, you can't put that on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like there was even an option for it. So now it's like, you know, a lot of the shit for the show, but, you know, like I say, man, it ain't about what it look like, you know.
Yeah, I came up, I don't know, 90s baby, still came up at the beginning of the social media era. And I learned early on shit, back I was probably like 16, 15. I took a picture with a gun, but at the time I was still smart enough to cover my face.
Yeah.
Police, they showed me the picture though. It was a whole different time, you hear me?
Yeah.
They asked me, they're like, you know who this is? At the time I had dreads and everything. On the picture I had a little haircut. So they asked, you know who this is? I'm like, no, I don't know who the fuck that is. The whole time
He might be, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You hear me? I don't know who the fuck that is, but I learned since then, the people they watching basically, man.
Yes.
They watching.
They watching. That's why I always try to promote positivity. Working out, selling cars, selling dope licenses, trying to promote, you know what I mean, events, whatever it is. But, you know, to our youth, like, this precisely, man, it's gotta go. Like, Joe Biden needs to really, like, straight ban them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit got real, you know what I mean? Like, they living off hoodies in the summertime and straight precisely, man, you know what I mean? So, to, you know, word to my troubled teens, or to just the teens ever, man, like, man, it's more than life to just to be that it, man, or just to have 2 years and go do life, you know what I'm saying? 2 years of fame. 2 years of fame to go do life, because that's all going on.
Yeah,
you know
that balling be short-lived.
Because they
don't be worth it, then.
Right.
Because literally, like, they ain't even got no OGs, you know what I'm saying? Like, our OG was just, because I'm an 80 babies, but our OG was just leaving us. We really ain't had no guidance, so now they really don't got no guidance.
Right.
And then they got shit going on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, to the smart ones, they got some shit going on, but to the dumb ones and smart ones, like, it's like it's going crazy, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, and I was, you know, I ain't grow up perfect, you know what I mean? I was dumb too, but we ain't had this internet shit, you know what I mean? So we was getting away with a lot of shit that these niggas not, you know what I mean? I done seen niggas do something, then 3 weeks later, it was on the internet. You know what I mean? Literally.
They crashing behind it. That be the thing,
clout,
you know.
clout.
It ain't no point in you chasing clout, but shit, you about to get 25 to life.
Yeah.
And them same people that you wanted to get.
Or might not.
Man,
it's like telling one.
Yeah,
So that's really
yeah. But at the end of the day, you risking everything. And all of these followers that you looking for, all this approval you looking for in exchange for your life. And at the end of the day, man, it ain't worth it. If you got too much to lose out here, you doing your dirt, man, keep that shit in the streets.
I just came from the feds. Every nigga who said he loved me, I got you.
Speak on it.
So, hey, I love you, I got you, baby boy, and all this shit, man. So I hit that motherfucker, them niggas ain't answer the phone.
Man.
To the point where them niggas was saying they don't even accept the fed calls. To the point where I ended up getting the phone in that motherfucker and straight talking all shit on my Instagram and Facebook like, bro, if the feds wanted y'all, they would've got y'all. Us on this fed phone, nigga, this little 15 minutes and 300 minutes a month, nigga, they ain't looking for you, nigga, your phone ain't tapped that bad. We need to talk about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So niggas
straight
straight telling me don't even call on the fed phone, bro. So it was just like, bro, yeah, I'm like, you know what? All that 6 dude shit, that shit was out the window, bro. I seen that cuz and blood shit really didn't mean nothing, dog. I really want the youth to know that gang shit, bro. If you go to jail, bro, you gang till you go to jail. When you go to jail or die, bro, you go on a t-shirt in that ground. That shit'll be for 2 days, bloom, release, counter release, and your ass dead, bro. Ain't nobody talking about you no more. Ain't no more legends like that no more, though. You know what I mean? I grew up under legends.
So as far as social media, personally, I feel like social media should be to push yourself as a brand or to push your business.
Yeah.
If you sitting there and you got thousands and thousands of followers, but you're not selling something, you don't have no services provide. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no opportunity to give somebody a chance to even give you money. Then you don't have no choice. So if you have a following, you got a social media base, use that for positivity. Use that to promote your business. Use that to start a business. You know, whether you vlogging or, you know, doing whatever. You got a following, man. Use that for something positive. Don't sit here and try to push the most negative thing you can push for yourself.
Because everybody following.
Yeah, because you got, man. Look, you got 2 versions. You could be the worst person you could be. You can do the best you can be. You know what I'm saying? You got to continuously push yourself to be a better version of yourself. You know, I'm not the same person I was when I was 20. When I was 25, I wasn't the same. You know, now 30, I'm not the same. So it's like I continue to level up and advance myself. And man, it's just a mentality though. You got to start with the mentality.
Yeah. What would you say made you start to transition from your past life up until where you at now?
I would say the biggest transition would have been, me doing the time I did, because everything I did, I felt like I was smart. I was smart him. I can be better. He got popped, but I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like. And I started realizing, no matter how you go around, it's gonna be the same outcome.
Insane.
You could do a million things, the same different, outcome. And it's like, when I hit my head on that brick wall, it was just like, man, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, because you only got so many years of your life, and when you spend 4 or 5 years and it's just completely gone, no freedom, everything you had planned in your life gone, any other money you done made, everything, it's just they change your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it really make you start looking at life a little different, from a different perspective. It ain't just about my short term, what's making me happy now. It ain't about what feel good now, but it's about what can I do now to change my outcome in 2, 3, 5 years.
It's harder though.
It's hard to think, but that's what make that time.
Compared to
sitting down. Yeah, but sitting down gonna make you think about it, because you think about, I can make that fast money, but shit, how long it's gonna last? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people think you make $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. I'm straight. That $50,000 gonna be gone 4 months, 6 months. You can't live off $50,000. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna last a year. So you might run up a $100,000 shit, think you the man, but see, if you ain't got no plan for it and nowhere to put it and no ideas to invest and flip that paper, bro, you're gonna be doing this shit for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. And going broke and getting rich and going broke. You know what I'm saying? So I came to the point in my life where I was like, man, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I looked inner to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, I was very, in the religion and the church, and you know what I'm saying. As I got older, like most of us, I kind of strayed away from it. You know what I'm saying. So it was like, a part of me started asking myself, like, is that the best person you can be? You know what I'm saying. You in prison. You know what I'm saying. You was facing life. You know what I'm saying. You had everything against you. You know what I'm saying. It's like, what are you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, I used that, that pain and, that loss as fuel and motivation to kind of push me in a positive direction. And I made a plan, man, and I stayed with it,
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that, cause shit, like, we all been young and dumb doing our thing, shit. It took, like you said, for me, I ain't do no time, but shit, I got people who doing time, 30, 40, life, years. I only did a couple months, but like I said, just them couple months woke me up, I'm seeing how people react to my other pops getting locked up, and then them 2 months, like you said, people, I got you. I've been there 2 months, and I seem like,
you're gone, bro. That's what I'm saying. They be gone, but them be your same people that you looking out for, you know what I'm saying, when they was down bad when you was home.
Yeah.
And it be crazy.
Making sure they family eat, nigga, and making sure whatever the case is, they good, nigga. Till you get in that motherfucker, nigga, and them niggas, dog, same niggas, somebody they love you and shoot up the club with you, nigga, and go straight, nigga, kill a man with a nigga. I'm talking about straight trying to fuck your bitch. Yeah, let the youth know that. Trying to fuck your bitch, pulling up with 20,000 and 20s, nigga, giving you $40 and asking her what she doing later type shit. You know what I mean? Niggas just be on some cornball shit. But what changed mine was I did 3 years in the state first, and I'm like, this ain't shit. If I had to come back, this ain't shit. It's real nigga speaking to myself. That's how it's saying. That's how fucked up I was. This ain't shit, but it taught me a lot, right? So I get out, get the court line, got the houses and shit, and end up getting married. But then I had a mask on, so I wasn't being myself. I wanted to ride around with the Gucci purses with the guns and the money, but I wasn't a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So I get caught with this gun and go to jail. I go to the feds. But what happened was the feds taught me what the fuck this shit really responsibility is and discipline was. You know what I mean? Certain shit I ain't have to do what I was doing. So I'm just out here face hanging with these niggas on the block, literally. And I look like them, but I'm not even knowing what they on. Nowhere near it. Not to say I was no better. You know what I mean? But my face, the mask I had on, which was me being want the approval, me wanting to be in the streets still, but I ain't in the streets. this cool bullshit, you know what I mean? My mask that I had on, which I was faking, you know what I mean, got me really fucked up in the end, you know what I mean? But it taught me so much in that 4 years I did in the feds. You know, it was all discipline for real, you know what I mean? Now I'm in this motherfucker, and niggas, it ain't no more fighting, they stabbing. You know what I mean? They running you up top. Yeah, they talking about, it's with Bobo from the Joe side or from the north side or from wherever he from, and you know, he done told on little KK now, and you straight have to stab this nigga up or beat him up. Like, nigga, I'm like, no, I don't want no parts of this shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, nigga, this shit, I got it, that motherfucker got real. When you get in the feds, nigga, they gonna give you some shoes, they gonna give you a cur pack, some shoes, some toothpaste, and a knife. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this ain't my life, like, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie to you, I wanted to go program, you know what I mean? So, but I'm trying to tell the youth is, bro, y'all do not want to go through what we went through, man. I was trying to pave the way, even for my kids. I got 2 kids who don't listen at all. They wear their Pooh Shiesty masks all summer, all winter, like somebody looking for them. Don't nobody even know them. So, you know, what I'm telling y'all is what I'm telling myself and my kids. Like, I hope they watching, like, bro, like 3 of my kids straight narrow, they don't care about none of that. They might get in trouble because they probably done smoked or something, but I got 2 of them that straight want to be in the streets. Like, they want to see somebody die, they want to get killed, or they want to get shot up, or they want to shoot a nigga up. Like, that's scary to me, you know what I'm saying? Because when we was growing up, you know, it was kind of easy to get away. Now, as soon as they do something on the internet, yeah, we got Bobo, man, you know, yeah, we got Lil JoJo, man. You know, that shit's scary to me, bro. Like, so, you know, so I just tried to, craft my art because I know I got a lot of potential in a lot of different situations. You know what I mean? So then I clicked up with JB, and that's what he really forced me on the promotion shit because I was already promoting for motherfuckers, and my partner had been put a bug in my ear about it, but I ain't had nobody push me. So we met 2 days later. We was calling niggas, hey, can we bring dude? A month later we got dude. You know what I mean? So that's how we connected. You know what I mean? Dude, some chicks we know. You know what I mean? But that's how God worked too, though. You know what I mean? But you know. I just want to know. I just want the truth. I just want the youth to know, man. It's okay to go get a job. It's all right to work. It's all right to work for your shit. Cause I might be in the streets, got bricks. I might be getting 50,000 or 60,000 a month just on the back end or the front end, whatever. And you can make that in a year or 2.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, listen, a year or 2, but you ain't got no risk.
No risk.
Cause soon as your Bobo get caught with that gun. He gonna say, "Look, JJ and them got the bricks and shit over there." So now he took the whole entrepreneur. He took everybody down. I done seen it too many times in the feds. I done seen it in real life. Like, no way. Like, it's still shit right now. I can't believe that niggas I know grew up with, nigga, banged with.
I know some real killers.
Yeah, and they in that motherfucker talking, bro. They got 501ks. They got 5K1s, whatever that motherfucker called. Like, nigga, you can't even hide this shit, nigga. But some of them niggas I'm telling you about, straight still walking the fed yard because they got paid. And niggas still dick riding. And when they get out, because they done told on niggas still dick riding. And guess what they say? He ain't tell on me. So basically you saying your family was more important than mine, bro. So you were telling on me on some motherfucking goofy shit, nigga. You got caught with a gun, you just told on the brick man.
Right.
But look at the ripple effect though. It's no good in it. You know what I mean?
Everybody end up losing in the end. Yeah. That's the whole point. Everybody lose in the end. Yeah. You got told on, you went down, you still gonna get time.
And what I'm trying to tell the youth is, this come from their day one. Gang. Blood. Crip, GD, Vice, all that shit. This come from niggas you know how we in this motherfucking house. Grew up with, smoked out with, nigga. I'm talking about literally blew up the club, nigga, because niggas was talking shit. And get in a sticky situation, bro, and straight say, that was Lil Cool, that was my best friend, and ran it down. Niggas doing time off niggas right now, bro.
Real shit.
Yeah, and niggas going around acting like, and niggas being punks, fags, and shit. Nigga, I done seen some of the hardest niggas I heard, nigga, literally with no names, nigga, straight in that fucking punk. So this shit get real. They can talk their ass off. Like I said, you can talk their ass off, but I'm just saying, like, nigga, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. Like, nigga, I done seen all this shit. Like, it fucked me up from knowing them from the streets and even doing this.
Right.
In real life. Yeah. Yeah, so I just get to the troubled teens or just to the youth period, dog. Just keep your head up, bro. Working is the best thing, bro. Unless you got a nice little hustle. You know what I mean?
You say you did what? A total of like 7 years?
I did 7 flat. Yeah. I did 3 in the state and 4 in the fields.
Then I did 2 months in the state, and then just walked down 6 years. It's gonna be next month. I finally get off.
Yeah, that's a feeling of relief, man.
blessing, you know what I'm saying? I just thank God, man, because like I say, man, I ain't have to be here, you know. I could have lost my life back in 2012, you know, and then it's like, it changed me. I had a plan, and then when I came on 2016, it was just like, man, look, I planned on doing A, B, and C. All right, let me start here. Then I started the trucking, so when I got into the trucking, it was like, you know, this is an opportunity for me to try to build something, but it's consistent money, you know what I'm saying? At least I can jump in the truck. If anything, you know, I can go ahead and cover the route, make some money, you know. So I did that, ended up getting a contract like 2 weeks later. So got one contract for a box truck, got 2 contracts, and I started turning up on the box trucks, man. So I took that, you know, and realized that, you know, you can do something big or you can just do something average. You know what I'm saying? So I started realizing I kept hitting the ceiling. Like, man, I keep hitting my head. I can't make no more than this. I can't make more than this. So, you know, I had to find a way to get around that obstacle. Sometimes in life, you keep doing everything you can to try to level up, and then you hit a ceiling. You got to figure out, what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing something wrong? But no, a lot of times it's just you need to do set a different plan. You need to do something a little different from how you've been doing it. So what I decided to do was to get into the 18-wheelers. So back in 2018, I got my dealer license and started flipping the cars, and, you know, found a nice little hustle in there. That was the first time I actually found something that I can use to invest my money and, you know, make it work. You know, that week, same day, next day, I'm selling cars, you know, making $1,500 sometimes, and it was just like, you know what, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? You are more than just where you came from. You are more than just, you know, what everybody else said you can be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just took that and, you know, kind of ran with it, man, and ended up selling like 5 cars the first month, you know, and it was like, man, I can do this. So kept going, found the semi. Man, when I found them semis, I knew that was the route. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm still doing the box truck, I'm still doing this in the daytime. Box truck at night, selling cars in the daytime. Man, let me get this semi. We can start this 18-wheeler trucking company and, you know, take it off. So
you transporting goods, or you just selling them?
Well, we transported goods. Okay. Yeah, we first started off the box truck routes. We did GM, Ford, Toyota, you know, John Deere. Like, we did all the major customers. So all the loads that we were doing in the beginning was official channels. So it wasn't like we kind of started off, you know, playing around with little routes here and there. We kind of went for the main manufacturers, and, you know, that's kind of what put us in the best position, really. And then when I got the semis, you know, through the auction, and I started, you know, getting contracts, taught myself how to do dispatch and brokering, you know, started booking loads and, you know, getting freight, and, you know, then started working with my pops, you know, came in, sisters came in, moms came in, and, you know, it was just like, you know, I was able to basically get everybody to quit their job to come work, you know, for the family business. And, you know, it was all banking on, you know, what I did, and if I made the right choice with the right truck. You know, if I bought the truck and, you know, it burnt down, you know what I'm saying, you know, broke down the first week, you know, everybody life depending on, you know, if these trucks gonna make this money. So, you know, I just you know, took that as motivation, you know, got the first truck and basically did the same thing, trained the driver, put him in it, and we ended up getting up with like 15, 18-wheelers and 3 or 4 box trucks. So
that's paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this just within a matter of, like I said, I got my dealer license in 2018, and, you know, we started the authority in 19. So all of this been, you know, 3-4 years, you know, we done went from just a couple trucks to, you know, running the whole fleet, you know, and it's just been a blessing, man. I just, you know, thank God, you know, to be able to be in this position to, you know, even grow and, you know, be able to show people that you can, you know, start from the lowest point and within 5 years turn your whole life around into, you know, actually running like $1 million business. So it's like, you know, it was a stepping stone process for me, but I just stuck with it. Every time I hit a ceiling, I just found the way to go around it. It's like GPS. You know, you get stuck and you gotta reroute. You gotta reroute. Exactly. And never change your destination though. You know, you can change your destination. Yeah. Keep it set. Keep your focus set on where you're trying to go first. You can want to do 5 different things, but set an order, put it in order, and execute one by one. You know, and that's how I got to where I am, man. You know, and it was just like the trucking was the thing that put me where I needed to be in life, and then from there, you know, I just started focusing back on, you know, entertainment, because back in 2012 I did Waka Flocka, Bone Thugs. I did national shows but it was just like, man, you know, what's missing, man? We in St. Louis, and it's like, man, we need, you know, a little new energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who doing business a little different. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, met up with bro, and shoot, man, we just decided to, man, take off with these events. You know, we had the bread, we had the connections, we had, you know, the access, and, you know, the power to get it done. You know, so it was just, you know, that was the next step. You know, and this is kind of like a highlight. You know, I get off parole August, you know, this year, and it's like, you know, the end of this month, man, we got the biggest event in the city. You know what I'm saying? The hottest event of the summer. Literally just pulled this out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just off of what we believed we could do. Yeah. Just like when I first came home from prison. All of this just started with a belief. I didn't know if it was gonna happen. I just believed that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, man, that's what you know, all the young need to know. You know, just start with the belief, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can believe it, you know, you can achieve. I know it sounds, you know, but it's true. You know, everything that you see around us started with a thought. You got to think about it. You got to think about it. Action and vision, right? You know what I'm saying? At the start, you got to push yourself to, you know, always want to put yourself in a better position. But it starts with your mind. You got to change your mindset first. You know.
No, that's real, and that's how I was feeling about, like, don't let that F on your chest or your last circumstance, you know, complete your future. You know what I mean? Like, that felony shit, that's how I ain't never want to get a job because I felt like I was a felon. You know what I mean? I felt like since I done fucked up so much in life, I ain't want to do shit. So I thought the drug selling on the block hustling at that time was the right thing for me, but it ended up being not. I ended up being way better than what the fuck I thought I could be. You know what I mean? But that was the worst thing they could do, was gave me time to think, which that came from the state and the Fed. So I ain't got time to think. But I was on the streets, I ain't had no time to think. I was getting the paper, but I wasn't doing nothing with it. You know what I mean? I was getting the paper, living a nightlife, on X pills all night, on syrup all night, smoking with the baddest bitches out of town, wasting money, frivolous, everything. Now it's like a nigga done got cheap on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just really living a different life. You know what I mean? Off God though, I gotta give it to God first. You know what I mean? Because he the one changed. Because rehab couldn't change me. In '09, I was a straight dope fan. You know what I mean? I was on XN syrup. Like, I ain't finna act like I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was a straight dope fan. Like, nigga, I used to sell crack just to get that, my drug. You know what I mean? So I was really trading drugs for drugs. You know what I mean? So as of right now, nigga been drug free since '09, man. I drink though, but you know, I ain't perfect. I still go to church, but shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little drink, you know.
For the youth, man, it's like this.
Water to wine.
I'm telling you, dog. Listen to for the youth, man. I'm telling you, man. From where I came from, for real, from Richmond Heights, West Brooklyn, bro. Listen, where I came from, I was living in insanity. I was doing the same shit, expecting different results. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna stop selling crack because I got caught with too much crack, rocks and shit, little bullshit, giving me time. And I'm like, fuck, I'm just sell weed. And then, you know, it was always a way in my brain to really trick myself to come back to jail. Everything I was doing was really a trick to come back to jail. I was really trying to
an excuse. You just gave yourself an excuse, like, man, if I do these 10 bands over here right quick, then I'm gonna be straight. Just let me go ahead.
If I do this, it ain't gonna be that much time. Or if I do this, it'd be a little different. So crack way different weed. So I was really living in insanity. So I was trying to always think I can do something and expect different results, man. So I just, for the teens out there, man, the youth, man, please, man, just grow up, be yourself. Don't wear no mask. Just be yourself. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry, bro. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever think that it's not. You know what I mean? I used to think that shit was not cool, so I wouldn't let certain people see me do that. Now I know it's okay to. It's now, but life.
You gotta be able to express yourself, because that's why everybody walking around so pent up. Can't nobody talk about how they feel about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You tell somebody, you know, the wrong thing, you feel like, you know, it might go all the way left. So it's like, we trying to be able to reach out and talk to these young dudes, but it's like, man, look, y'all got to be able to be ready to be talked to. We got to accept, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of
understanding a little bit
with the interviews. That's kind of like I get them, man. You know, talk about, you know, little rap career and all that, the bullshit, the controversy shit. But I do speak, like, you know, I guess wisdom to them from what I come from that background too. You know, I might not carry myself like that.
Yeah.
Like you say, you transition, you moved on. A lot of shit happened. Like, man, you know, I'm good on that.
Yeah. And that's
crazy. I kind of put that into them. You know?
But the scary part about these kids, including mine, they don't got no grasp. They don't give a fuck. That's the scary part. So
right. You gotta care about something. You gotta care about something.
You telling them straight wisdom, so we wasting our time. So then it's like, damn, I'm telling them what's going on, how I really grew up. Like, nigga, we was on block hustle, y'all on internet hustle. Two separate things. We was somebody's before this internet. Niggas, they knew our name. Nigga, they knew BG. Like, nigga, it was either two of them. It was the one for Kinlock or Rich Mice. Like, they knew who the fuck I was. Which that don't mean nothing either, but I'm just saying. It's like me telling them, no matter how much you cry with them, no matter how much you talk to them, no matter how much you show them that this shit real, they don't care. They fearless. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about God. They don't care about the devil. They don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, from me to you, what do you have to offer us from today forward? Like, what could we tell the youth to think? I mean, what could we tell the youth that would stick with them?
Like you said, I feel like y'all kind of did, you know, throughout the conversation, kind of highlight a few points, like you said, from you going to jail and stuff like that, and just seeing the reality of it. You know, your friends gonna be there for you and not stuff like that. But it's more so like if they're gonna be receptive to it.
Yeah.
Because you know, we was all young. You know, we probably heard a similar story, but at that time, like, man,
we didn't want to hear it. Yeah, we wanted to see it.
The moment you heard it though, is when it's too late.
Yeah.
That's why I tell them, like, you might not be paying attention now, but you'll remember what I said.
Yeah.
You gonna remember what I said.
You gonna remember that. Yeah.
You gonna remember what I said.
That's the scary part.
Yeah, because it's like, man, you got so many people in your life that they be trying to, you know, feed you information. It's like, man, a lot of this stuff go in and every one out the other. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here trying to tell you how to start from nothing to become $1 million nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta go from, you know, thinking a certain way to, you know, trying to learn how to be acceptance to learning. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to accept, you know, knowledge, and you know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and act like you know everything when, you know, it's people around you that's got, you know, companies, degrees, you know what I'm saying, certifications, you know what I'm saying, but you always want to be right though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to humble yourself a little bit and listen, you know?
And then at the same time, too, like, you know, I just know my transition from the streets. Even though I knew all the signs, I knew, like, man, no, this ain't. But he's like, Rush said earlier, like, you got this mask on, you still kind of like straddling the fence. You're doing the right thing, but you around these motherfuckers, you know, any moment.
I got a Gucci person on with a gun, with money, no drugs, but I'm on a drug set.
You hear me? So they come, you part of this.
Yeah, so they come.
They
ain't gonna tell on you, whatever you do, got off. Yeah, you get smacked on the
part
head.
of this.
But like I said, you be raining all pussy outside. I get hit in the head with the dick. Pow! on the pussy rain, nigga. Like,
you hear me?
Come on, bro. Like, but that was me. I had to wake up though. You know, I was around the wrong circle. You know what I mean? God cut so much out of my life. You know, I was praying before. That's the funny part, because I do go to church every Sunday. I was praying before I even got to the feds. Bro, I didn't even know I was going to the feds, to be honest. He told me he's gonna keep it state, but he did. I was praying, take these people away from me, because I'm tripping. Like, I was realized, but I already got caught with the gun though.
Yeah.
And when he took the people from me, he took me away from the people. But I didn't know I had to go to the feds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
get away from it, right?
So
sometimes that be the only way we can get away, because if it's up to us, we ain't gonna go.
Yeah.
Sometimes we gotta be forced, and I feel like God put us in positions sometimes that we can't control. You know what? He putting us in this position so that you can do something different.
It take a lot of discipline though. I remember, like, you know, I said back then, you know, I was traveling doing my thing, whatever. Had a plug, and I got pulled over. I was doing my thing. I got pulled over. Police just stopped me. I just want to know who you was. You hear me? Because you probably getting called. Probably seeing him a car. You know? I just want to know who you was. After that, I just sold everything.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look, the fucked up part about it, R.I.P. to bro. You know, he good nigga though, but now I think about it, fucked up what he said to me. Like, man, that was only the regular police. Wait till the feds come. I'm like, what? But you telling me just keep doing what you're doing.
Time to go. It's time to go.
But my thing was, like I said, I did too much. I had one child at a time. And when I was in the town, talking to my daughter in jail, I just remember going to sleep one night, just, you know, in my dream, playing with her, and I wake up, still in this motherfucker. Yeah. So I ain't want to put my daughter back to that no more. That was my plan. I ain't get caught now. Just like, man, fuck, it ain't even working.
It ain't working. And like I said, I got tired of living off cards, pictures, pictures or emails or phones. It's your birthday, every birthday. Like, bro, I got tired of living through the phone, through the pictures and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I got tired of living through that. So right now, nigga just been on some other shit, you know what I mean? But I really want them youths though, man. Like, if I can open up a youth, you know, 501c3, you know what I mean, some non-profit with the youth, man, I'd love to get them, man, because they understand, but a little bit, because they don't
get
care.
the ones you got, shit. You touch the ones you touch. Hopefully they can touch the next month, but that's the mission. As long as you touch one of them, they can spread it out from there.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, with our company, BMG, Brown Management Group, we've been looking into starting a training program, a CDL training program, it's a Class A, so that way we can create like an entry level for a lot of people that's trying to, you know, jump out and kind of get on some legit business. We can, you know, help you get your license. I got broker and dispatch courses that I got coming up available here soon. You want to get into dispatching, freight, you know, brokering, you know, making money off that. It's just so many different things you can do, you know, and I just want to be able to provide a platform to be able to help young brothers learn this, bridge the gap, you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's impossible to start from just hustling to running a business or owning real estate. You think you gotta, you know, be a genius. Man, I didn't know none of this stuff. Even when I came home, I didn't know nothing about dispatch and broker.
Right.
I learned that in a couple months. YouTube and, you know, Google. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta be determined, man. You gotta go get it. Sometimes you gotta find the information wherever you can find it. You know, and ain't nobody gonna teach you. Sometimes they don't even want you to know. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, you just gotta, you know, connect with the right people. You know, so, you know, you might need a mentor. You might find somebody who is a business owner already. You know what I'm saying? They can kind of, you know, show you the ropes a little bit, you know, and, you know, that's why, and I want to try to, you know, create a platform, you know, with the trucking, the dispatch brokering, the real estate, you know, to try to, you know, teach niggas, man, because I know it's not a lot of schooling for that. It's not a lot of schooling for trucking, not a lot of schooling. They want you to go to school to work for somebody for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
And hold on. And if you're a felon, they paying to even get you in the trucking business, and they'll pay for your license, they'll pay for you to go to school, and then you can come get with baby boy JB.
Yeah.
Period.
I got over 5 people already trained for free in the last 6 months.
The state will pay for this.
Yeah, the state. It's through the Missouri Job Center.
Yeah, so don't ever think that feeling, that F on your chest,
it ain't gonna matter.
Don't determine what you got to do.
And we hire fellas. You know, we friendly, friendly. So regardless, you know, what your, you know, as long as there ain't no crazy case, but you know, if you got a felony, you know, you can always,
please,
you know, come this way. We'll teach you, give you training, because I mean, we was the same people. You know, I came home with a little opportunity just like you did. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, we just got to push and work with the people who willing to work with us. So
I went in, before I went to Fizz, I went in, I had a car lot and 3 houses. I came back home homeless. So that right there, you know what I mean? I don't sell drugs at all. You know what I'm saying? So we can teach you something if you listen, man. So it's all to the youth, man. The troubled teens. If y'all need a mentor, we mentors, all that, man. St. Louis Mission taught me a lot. Mission in St. Louis, man. They taught me a lot, man. So, you know, Thiz, Mr. Watson, it's a lot of people, Kevin, a lot of people down there in Mission St. Louis. They teaching young teens, troubled teens, and older people how to get on their feet, job opportunities, and everything, man. That's the program I took when I got out. And you know, it's free.
You know, ended up talking about this weekend, man. Y'all got the show coming up.
Oh yeah, the meets, man. Look, we got big meets coming July 16th. Man, it's a celebrity studded event, man. It's gonna be at Fahrenheit. We got Kilo G as a host. We got performances by Prince Kiki, Make It Pop, Big Homie Spitter. Man, we got DJ Bounce on the ones and twos. Man, it's about to be crazy, man. Special guest. Shit, J-Bo, whole family about to be in the building, man. It's about to be crazy, man. It's our first event.
Yeah, it's the first event. We finna blow y'all socks off.
And we done turned it all the way up. Anybody gonna be there, man.
Yeah.
So
we got Cash Crew, BMF, Prince Kiki, Decon. I got the whole Decon family with us, man. Us as a team, dog. All us connected together, man. We family tied, man. We the new mob.
Yeah, let's go, man. We got it, man. TTR, BG Promotions. You know, we taking off, man. It's just the beginning. You know, you started from nothing. Ain't nowhere else to go but up. You know, so and we just keep pushing. Y'all gonna see the progress.
Say, shout out y'all social media so you know where you can find y'all at.
TTR_JB on the IG and Josh King Brown on Facebook. Just tap in. Also, the BMG website, the BMGconnects.com or you can go to Facebook page at BMG Connects.
And if y'all need, hey, he got all the classes. He got all the schools to go to for proper training for to go drive 18-wheelers. He got all that. He got 15, 18-wheelers, 3-box trucks. You know what I mean? I just got the cars. I'm a personal trainer, you know, and I'm a great promoter. BE_GE, Steven, get him on Facebook, man. Let's go.